in terms of member fees, the match day fees. This has helped clubs to sustain and take care of expenses like buying equipment for the club, cost for accountants for maintaining the accounts, reserving the fields as well with the help of other teams, and also support fees in terms of participating in the leagues as well. So thank you so much. So big cheers on that. So thank you so much, guys. I also wish, I wish that as the club is growing, we hope that we see more people stepping up and be part of either captain's group or the exco, because we certainly need the help to sustain the club. So I'm really hoping that as we grow more, we have more volunteers joining the club, helping us with day-to-day running of the club as well. One last thing, at this year's AGM, we plan to share more details and breakdown of the club expenses. So if anybody is interested how the contributions were being distributed and how the financials were being handled, you're welcome to join that. We'll share more details on that. One more thing I wanted to really say was special thanks to Roy, Naveen, Anil, so being the club captains. They did a tremendous job, especially for the tennis ball games. I know Roy, Moin, Naveen, they went out of the way to make sure that the games could be scheduled nearby, and we had to push back on that so that members don't have to travel far. So that was like a major feat in terms of making sure they were always pushing the leagues as well to have a games closer to the home. So thank you for that, guys. Last and not the least, a special thank to all the kiddos, wives, partners, spouses who have made the sacrifices for our members during the game season. So thank you all, ladies, and the kids as well. So, yeah. And thanks, guys. Enjoy this afternoon. Yeah, exactly. That's why I put it right over here. Yeah. So let me invite Aditya to say a few words. Thank you, guys. Have a lovely afternoon.
Thanks, Nimit. Thanks everyone for coming. Really glad to see so many people. Thank you to all the councilmen who were able to spare some time as well. We, like Moin and Nimit have said, we started this for the fun of cricket. We started playing last year on the blacktop in Roberts. I think most of us got to know each other only through that exercise, and then decided, hey, we actually have enough interest. Let's form a club and let's talk with the town council to see if we can get a field that actually helps us get the passion of the game into our next generation as well. So it's amazing that most of us met each other just about a year ago, and now have actually had a pretty decent and successful first year as a club. Took part in 2 leagues as both of them spoke about, and we are here at the end of this first year with hopefully a long future ahead of us as a club, and we look forward to working with the town to hopefully get the Warner field. No pressure, I know we've all mentioned that. Yeah, so I mean, obviously I think a lot of our kids have gotten into it. Luckily this year we were able to work with the NP Rec and actually get a cricket camp during summer as well. Hopefully that can become something that we do on a more long-term and sustainable basis as well. But yeah, I mean, as what we started just about a year ago, I think we've come a long way, and I really look forward to hopefully a much longer future and brighter future, and we continue to grow as cricket enthusiasts in the town. Wearing my secretary hat of the club, I do want to inform all of the members that as per our club rules, we will have an annual general meeting early in December. We need to figure out the logistics of it. Obviously, we have 4 posts up for in the executive committee. Moin is the president this year. Anil, who's not here, is the vice president. Nimit is the treasurer, and I'm the secretary. All 4 posts would be up for elections at the AGM. I will circulate information about the 4 posts and what's expected. If people are interested to stand and take up the mantle for next year, we really welcome people for the positions, and I'll circulate more material to the members in due course. But please look forward to that. I look forward to seeing all of you again at the AGM. And yeah, enjoy the evening, enjoy the afternoon. A little bit chilly, but thankfully the rain is staying away at the moment, so please enjoy what we can. Thank you.
Can you guys hear me? I don't know if it's my voice or the mic, but I'm pretty loud. So back to history of cricket in this country. I won't take more than 3 hours, so let's start with No, but on a serious note, there was a lot of international cricket played in the 1850s. The English cricket team came to the US, the Canadian teams were regular here. One English cricket team fan there, that's one too many. But, cricket was a very popular sport. And unfortunately, it sort of died during the Civil War. And, when I came to this country in the 90s, there was, very little cricket. But, like a phoenix rising from ashes, cricket came back just with the kind of relentless energy. And cricket has proliferated all around and has developed strong roots here in New Providence as well. And this is a testimony to the popularity of the game. And I also want to, really express a heartfelt gratitude to the council members for their support and encouragement. I'm very grateful on behalf of NPCC for taking our request seriously and working with the team. So we look forward to your continued patronage. I would like the New Providence, yes, please give them a big round of applause. I would like the councilmen to say a few words, but a quick introduction, and maybe I'll start with Alex. He's sitting there, or rather standing there with his beer. Alex, hi. Alex is a successful engineer who volunteers his time with the borough zoning board. He's a star soccer player. He was the ex-coach of the New Providence soccer team. Himself, played the division at Bucknell, and as a high school student scored 100 goals in a season. Is that right? 109. Rounding error there, but look at that. So next we go to Lisa McKnight. Lisa is the Vice Chair of the Capital Improvements Committee in the borough. She is a financial advisor at PPAC Gladstone in New Providence. Yeah, and has her son is playing varsity football. And welcome. Go Pioneers. Make sure I have the order right. Next we have Peter DeSarno. Peter is running for re-election, so we wish him the very best. And Peter is a long-time resident of New Providence, 23 years. We'll make it 25, my rounding errors. He is married to his high school sweetheart and has 3 daughters. Importantly, Peter is the chair of the Finance Committee and the Sustainable Initiatives, and had a very successful Green Day effort in which he played the leadership role. So thank you, Peter, and good luck for your upcoming elections. Next we have Nadine Jeff Roy. Did I say that right? Nadine is a CPA and is also part of the Finance Committee at the borough. She helps out. She actually manages the budgeting for borough and is actively involved with, I want to say this right, it's called the Municipal Alliance, and they do a lot of work with school children on alcohol and drugs. So thank you for your good work on that front, and we're happy to have you here. Last but not the least, we have George Clooney, or is it Harrison Ford? I don't know, Matt, if people have mistook you for that, but anyway, Matt, it's wonderful to have you here. Matt, as you know, is the chair of the Capital Improvement, and played a really important part along with Lisa in trying to secure a field for us, as well as look at space options for us for the New Providence cricket team to go practice. He's channeled all his non-profit club sort of years to actually guide the New Providence cricket team. So we look forward to your continued support and guidance. And Matt is also a golf player, so I don't know if I have to talk to your wife about her being a golf widow, but we'll find that out later.
I don't play as much as Jack, that's for sure.
And Matt also coaches baseball and girls lacrosse, and his daughter plays Division 1 at UPenn lacrosse, so good luck to her. And maybe I'll probably ask the members to say a few words. I'll make sure everything's working.
So I didn't prepare anything. I didn't know that this was going to be this big program, but now I get it, right? So have the council come up here and we can talk about all the fields and all the work that we've done, and I could see the pressure. We're going to get it done.
Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet.
So I do want to say one thing. I can't be more impressed than this entire club. You know, when we met originally, you know, and one of the reasons why I ran for council in the first place was because I wanted to be somebody that can help the residents and do things, you know, that will help support our town no matter what. I'm also an athlete, and anything that has to do with a ball, I'm excited for, right? So they said, you know, we're looking to start a club in cricket. I hooked them up with Alex because Alex ran the soccer club for many years, and he turned the soccer club into an incredible organization that it is today. And you guys, you know, have been very patient, very aggressive on getting your club up and running, and to where you are in 1 year is extremely impressive. And I see all the little kids running around, and I know right now they're all like, would somebody stop talking please so we can play and we want to eat, so I get it. But I just want to say I'm happy to work with our council. Our council is very good on making sure that we are supportive of all the initiatives that our town is, you know, wants to do. And you can tell this is a very passionate initiative that you guys have, and we're very proud to support you. And again, I don't want to go off any longer, but I'm really going to try hard to get the Warner Field going. And if it's not Warner Field, it's going to be somewhere else, right? We'll get something done. I'm hoping that I'm still around, that we want to, you know, ultimately this becomes we want to have a team at the high school, right? And our high school pioneers are playing cricket, right, against other high schools around the state. So I really, I don't know if that's a goal of the club, but I hope that would be something that, you know, I would be proud to be a part of. So I'm looking forward to that as well. So thank you very much for having us. I really appreciate it.
I just want to thank you so much today for the kind invitation to join your celebration. I could not be more impressed also. It seems like you're extremely well organized, and there's so much passion here for the sport, and that's what it's all about. So I wish you the best of luck. I expect huge things and bringing trophies back to New Providence is what I'm looking for. And I know you're the long ball hitter. I want to get some swings too, because I'm a former baseball player, and I got a feeling I can hit it pretty good too. So I look forward to having that opportunity as well. So again, I wish you all the best of luck. Have fun.
I'm just going to sit. So I just wanted to say thank you for having us. I mean, this is great, and I echo Matt's words, where just a year ago you were just rolling out and getting started, so very impressive. And I am excited to see where this goes. And, you know, like we say, once a pioneer, always a pioneer, and wouldn't it be great to see the kids have a new sport to be able to enjoy? I mean, our kids love to play sports. That's one thing about New Providence, you know, the team, you know, just the team rally and the excitement of playing. So I'm so looking forward to seeing where this goes.
I want to, first of all, thank you for having us here today as well. I can't believe it's only been a year since you guys first came to us at council. And really, the most important thank you is for taking the initiative and coming to us. You know, very often people have ideas and suggestions, but they don't go anywhere. So I want to thank you for having the initiative to come to us. And we do work to try to get residents happy with projects and initiatives that they want. So, you know, you guys should be very proud of everything that you've accomplished, and we are always here to help. We're here, you know how to find us at any time. And I also look forward to seeing how this grows and develops. And hopefully have our kids play too. So thank you so much.
I definitely didn't wear enough clothes.
Hello. Sorry, I was just saying, I think Aditya just told me that the beer counter is open, so, you know, if you want to walk up, get a drink,
If any of you want to drink, I can get them for you.
We'll get it, we'll get it.
Viraj was saying I'll sound funnier if you're drunk, so. Sorry, before we start the awards, you know, I sometimes think about the vocabulary of cricket, and some of the phrases that are used will sound so ridiculous to a non-cricketer. You know, cricket is a gentleman's game, and we all know our boundaries in cricket. And that's a pun because there is a boundary beyond which if the ball goes, it's a 4 or a 6. And then there's more to this, right? There is, when you pitch 6 deliveries and no runs are scored, it's called a maiden over. So in cricket, you can bowl a maiden over. There's something called a bouncer, and this is not someone who's walking around. It's a ball that travels at a ferocious pace and it can crack your skull, like bouncers do if you're ill-behaved. So. And the best thing about cricket is, just like you're going to see now where the party is going to begin, everything starts with, in any beer and wine party, you have an opener, you also have an opener in cricket. But before we sort of veer off into more cricket idiosyncrasies, I think it's time for the awards. So may I request Aditya to come and help me out with the awards. And I request the councilmen to give the awards in this order. So let's start with the most valuable player in tennis ball cricket. Goes to Moin. He's the highest ranked player with 932 points. Total of 20 wickets, 10 catches, 2 4-wicket hauls, best bowling figures of 6 wickets, 19 runs in 4 overs. Best wicket keeper, Raghav, 14 catches, 11 of them behind stump. Best batsman, Raj, scored 179 runs. And he's the only New Providence cricket player to score 50 runs. So, extra round of applause for Raj. Most sixers, Mudassar, second number of runs. Also the highest number of sixers, Mudassar. Best batting strike rate, Murtaza scored third highest runs. Strike. All right, Abhishek is taking it on behalf of Murtaza. And best bowler, Senthil, who took 17 wickets in 8 matches. Figures of 5 wickets for 23 runs. Roy, wearing several hats. Roy is the captain, so. Let's move to leather ball now. This is most valuable player going to Santosh Lalan. 12 games, 481 points, 650. Lalan is the man.
You are in for it.
Best batsman, Chetan, 12 games, 130 runs. Don't go too far because you're coming back for the best bowler. 9 games, 18 wickets, 2 4-wicket haul and 1 hat-trick. And best fielder, Samir Kalra, 11 games and a total of 13 catches. So, a couple of folks in the New Providence Cricket Club wanted to come and talk about their experience, what this meant to them. We have, may I invite Abhishek, the tennis ball captain, to come first and say a few words. And Viraj, get ready, you're next.
Hello. Press the power. No, not long press.
Hello. Hey, thank you, the councilman, for coming in, first of all. So yeah, as Ramki just mentioned that I've been given the captain hat, and it was given at a time when I was actually not prepared. I was playing as just as a team member. So it was an opportunity for me to actually know and play with a lot of very good players. Irrespective of the weather and the timings, they always came up and they showed up their best commitment. Most importantly, in the early mornings, over the weekends, I would like to just highlight, I know many of you highlighted, but personally also, like I have a 15-month kid, so she was a baby at that, so I had to and since I was a captain, I could not kind of back out. I had to go and play, and all my team members who played with me, they all kind of really made it to a point where we actually did a very good job in the first year of our New Providence Cricket Club in the tennis league, NJSBCL. We played against a lot of good teams, and we ended up at the half stage of the table. So there were 16 teams and we ended up at 10th position, which is not bad considering we didn't have much prior experience. I have been personally playing cricket in New Providence for last 10 years with Moen. Not many of you might be playing with us at that point because we didn't even know that there were so many enthusiastic team members here. But last year, as Moen said, that we thought of formalizing a club and we came up with this, and it's awesome. So I just wanted to say thanks to all my co-members who actually and I still remember that when I used to strategize how we would play, and I used to come up with like a sheet of paper, and all my team members used to say like, oh, the pink sheet is up there, okay? So yes, I tried my best. I did all my best to get the team up to the winning positions. But yeah, that's all. I would like to again congratulate the winners. They really made the difference of our club and the exco, and also to the councilman for coming in. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you, Abhishek. If the US were ever to get a museum for cricket, Abhishek's pink papers will go there as an artifact. What Abhishek didn't say was he would get up at 5 in the morning and send everyone reminders for a 7 o'clock game. He was very disciplined, and so is put a lot of thought into all those strategy sheets he would bring. Jaggi, are you around? There you are.
Hey guys, so there's a long history with this because I think I picked up a cricket bat after probably 20 plus years after coming to the US. It's so funny that I don't even live in New Providence, I live in Scotch Plains, but through some people that we know got invited to the club, and I still remember the first conversation I had with Moeen. Saying that, hey, I'm this guy, I like to play cricket, and you guys are forming a club. But more importantly that, I think from that point to today, if you kind of look through it, there's been a lot of camaraderie that's built around a bunch of people who had the passion for the game, and people who didn't hesitate to come forward to do things, and whether it's show up at nets on a Thursday night at 8 o'clock, getting through your family chores and everything. So, it was a long learning curve for a lot of people within both the teams, I would say. But people stuck with it, and we started showing progress as a team towards the end, and which is a really great thing to go into the end of the season with. I think the one fundamental thing that we as a team have kind of evolved into is understanding that there are certain things that we do really well, certain things we don't do well, and how do we get things better. And that, I think, is really important as we go into the next season. And I mean, factually speaking, right, we're all, I mean, we joke about this. The average age for getting into NPCC is 40 plus, right? If you're under 40, you can't get into the team, right? So you're an exception, Adi. So I mean, to take that into account and to see what we're doing, I think this is something that we should be really proud of. And I think we have to keep that going so that probably 10 years from now, we might look 20 years younger, you know, at the end of the day. More beers and more alcohols and more Thursday night evenings, but it's been a fun year. I mean, guys, thanks for everything. I mean, for me, it was fantastic to be a part of the team and do all the other stuff that we did. A really good bunch of friends that we made, and you know, let's keep this going. Right, Raj?
Sorry, I have to say this. You know, the advantage of having a British accent is whatever you say will sound impressive and very credulous. So here you go.
I appreciate that vote of confidence. Thank you, thank you. No, I'm not going to keep everyone up here for long. I mean, similar to Junkie's story, you know, I picked up a cricket bat probably after 25 years, and it's been an amazing experience. I don't think it's been an amazing experience for my wife, spending so much time away from home, but she's been wonderful and lovely, as with all of the other ladies here, helping us to, you know, pursue our passions. But just thank you for the council members, you know, for helping us, you know, to hopefully get a feel, no pressure. Thank you to my team members for, you know, just making the game fun. Thank you to the Exco for organising all of this, and, you know, I'd like to take this opportunity to say I'll be running for president.
So, you know, I think stay back. I think there's some fun and games planned after this. We are very original in our thinking, so we plan some cricket after this. You know, please network, get to know your council members better, and lunch is ready, so whenever you're ready. Thank you.
I'm sure you're going to help us neither. You're also going to help us with the crowd. Oh, sure.
Anyway, there's technology around.
Because when we check
Absolutely, there you go.
Now is the one of the I've been working for CUNY for 12 years, Ramki, catch up.
Oh, is that right?
All 28. I can probably look you up in the system. I had the operations for the entire year. All the 28 years. You're not serving rum, so I'm not. We need rum to keep us warm, you know. You can have something to eat.